on In the Know, we are joined by Kevin and Joshua from Eastlight Theater as they prepare to kick off their new season. Their first production is dark, witty, and comes with some unexpected twists and turns. And you guys were telling me a little bit about it before. Of course, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
But I think this show is so interesting. So if you can just give our viewers an overview of the show, that'd be great.
The show is Ride the Cyclone, and it is a dark musical comedy drama about a group of teenagers who are tragically killed in a roller coaster accident. And they are brought back sometime later by the mechanical fortune-telling machine that was at the carnival at the time for a chance for one of them to return to life.
Very interesting, right? And so I asked you, how did they get to decide who comes back to life?
Basically how they decide is that they have to come together as a group and decide unanimously on who they think is the best person to bring back, and that comes up with all sorts of differing opinions between the kids, and then they all sing their own songs to show why they're the best or why they should be brought back, or just to sing a song about their life.
Yeah, so tell me about the character you play and if you relate to them in any way.
So I play Ricky Potts. He is an orphan who he was born to a Pentecostal pastor, and he traveled with his father, and unfortunately his father was killed by a snake, and he witnessed that, and that made him unable to speak from the trauma of that, and he was then pushed around and kind of, you know, condescended to, and so he built this wild imagination, playground in his mind, and he goes to the planet Zolar, where there's a bunch of cat women and stuff like that. And I think I relate to this character not because of the cat woman and the space shenanigans, but I do think that there's a part of all of us that wants to be seen more and that wants to be acknowledged more. And I think it's really interesting to explore that character.
Absolutely. So as a director, how did you kind of like put a little bit of yourself in this show?
One of the things that I like to do as a director is really dissect a play, to whether it's a musical or just a straight play, to find the emotional heart of that play. And because stories are always about people, and so I have to find what that actual story is in it. And in Ride the Cyclone, each of the characters has their own story, but those stories all follow the same theme, that of acceptance and finding out who you really are and who you are meant to be, despite what society or peer pressure might tell you they want you to be. So there is a lot of emotion flying around this play. So it's not all laughs. There's some tears in there as well.
Oh man, I love a roller coaster of a show. I love when it can take you up and take you down and leave you in a good place at the very end. So we want people to come out and see it. When and where? How many times? I know you guys typically have multiple shows people can catch.
Yes, we open June 13th, so that's this Friday.
Nice.
And we run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or not Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. And the following week is Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And then we're done.
Absolutely. It sounds like it's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a blast.
It is going to be. I like that energy. It is going to be a blast. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing, and hopefully they pack the house for you all.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, just head to 25newsnow.com. You want to follow the Features tab. That's where you'll find the In the Know form, and you can submit it there.